What's up, guys? Welcome to Lore Gainz. My name is Alvin, and this is the first time that I do the little cutout of my head in the actual video. Not sure what side the video is going to be like, but it's going to be on this side. Anyways, we have some live gameplay with my commentary. I'm playing Amber Steel, and my good buddy Spencer's playing Ruby Amethyst. This deck is crazy. It just won in Bochum, the DLC challenge. It just won first place and second place, which is nuts. It's absolutely broken. Our weakness is them B prepping, followed by 2 Queen's Castles, which is absolutely a game ender. And I've lost so many games versus that. I believe during this match we do see that, but we'll talk about it when we get there. Talk about it. We do have our best starter, Cindy, but 0 songs that can clear out a 3 willpower character. So that mini is just gonna chill there for a bit. Big think on our opponent. We have a Storm Rage on, Rapunzel, and a couple flutes in our hand, and Lawrence. So there's no removal going on with those minis there. But we are chilling for now. Shuffling his cards. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. He quests and passes, so no 3-drop, which we are ecstatic about. We ink the Lawrence, and Smee's about to put in some work. Right after we switch for a song that we don't find because, you know, it's only 20 songs. What are the chances of us not seeing one in the top 4 cards? But we swing into the mini, hoping he swings into our Mr. Shmee. That way we're 2 for 1-ing. Because those things, if they quest and they stay on the board and the minis just keep questing, God, undisputed. That card is brutal. But he had a card cast it, so we're okay with that. His board is clear, so we are chillin' for now. This is where we end up hitting our own aerial to draw a card. We ink and drop the Rapunzel to see a couple more cards because we just had 2 flutes and a Storm Rage on in hand, which aren't really doing much. And at least our Rapunzel gets some value, gets some draws. We are hoping for a whole new world. If we can top deck that anytime soon, would be great. This was a tough decision. I had to decide between getting rid of my Rapunzel, questing for 2, or my Singer. I do go for letting poor Rapunzel go. So sad. I think this is in 1.5 speed, so I took like 20 minutes to decide which one was going in the discard. There's our Smee. There's our flute. We top deck the whole new world because we're just too good at card games. And we're thinking about if we should do it or not. And I think we should have waited 1 more turn because our opponent is still on 4 ink. So they didn't ink anything. And they ended up discarding the Madame Medusa, Tremaine, B-Prep. So they had 0 inkables. I just failed to read into that one, which sucks, but you know, it's completely fine. I feel like we would have benefited more if we waited an additional turn. And we end up dropping a hood, tooting the flute, and we're on the board. We got 1 lore, just 19 more to go. This is where it starts getting a little crazy, a little scary, because our opponent is now on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ink. Do a mini, probably some Fox shenanigans. Yep, there you go. They get my Singer off the board. I have a gassed up hand. This isn't bad. Fox into a mini. So we are kind of chilling right now. We have a flute, a few songs, and the Shift Robin Hood in hand. At this point, they are approaching their B-Prep turn. I feel like in this point here, instead of pinging or taking out the the fox with the song. I should have attacked it. I should have challenged it so I can still get the 2 lore. But I end up pinging it for the damage and drawing the card, which is fine. I mean, I don't see a point where in the game where that would have bit me in the ass. But this is a Medusa turn, and that's exactly what they're gonna do, I think. I don't remember exactly, but let's wait and find out. Inks takes a big thinking turn, and the Goofy. Dude, I was not expecting the goof. Definitely not expecting that. Drops the Mim, resets the goof back to the hand, and that's a little troublesome because that Goofy can slowly rack up the lore and just finish you off unexpectedly. So it's good to be aware that they are running that card. But we damage our own Robin Hood. We Rapunzel to draw 3 cards because we were already running low. Wish we had a whole new world in hand to refresh. And we take a look at their hand. Friends on the other side, the Super Goof. So their hand isn't looking that threatening. Misplay here by questing with Robin Hood 1-drop, because we do have the shift in line. So that was kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. Big think again. He drops the Lumiere, another card that I was not expecting, but he takes our Robin Hood off the board and we get to draw a card. So now their board has flipped. Their board is getting a little crazy. He takes out my Robin Hood, which I absolutely should have not quested with again, but it's fine, it's okay. This is why we play test, guys. Gotta learn. That's how we get better. We shift the Queen, we have a Robin Hood, 6-drop, and a whole new world was a top deck. Crazy. Talk about being good at luckiness, at luck. So we're at 10 lore, we're creeping up. I'm pretty sure they drew into a B prep, so it's fine. This is where I'm really thinking about what to do. It's hard because it was either quest or take out the Goofy. And at this point, I just wanted to race. I just wanted to get to the 20 lore. But I feel like I should have taken out the Super Goof because that thing is gonna put in some work up next. And it is a 3-4, so the stats are solid. Easily gonna trade with my Queen there. Such a easy trade. Such a juicy trade. But this gives me the read that there's no B prep. Well, not that much of a read, because he does have the power to take out my characters, and he was better off holding the B prep if he had it for when my board gets a little out of control. Right now, I'm wishing I had Be Prepared in my deck, because this board's getting a little out of hand. So he takes this one back because Lumiere isn't buffed. He doesn't increase his own strength. So there's a lot of tilting and untilting here. There we go. All right, here's the 5. All right, we got it down. We had a little conversation of like who's boosted and who's not. But we figured it out. Lumiere boosts everyone else except for himself. We play the Ariel. We see the Criminal Mind. The Medusa is a 5-4, so it's actually a target right now. We drop another Ariel, and we end up seeing Swords, which is gonna come in clutch in just a bit. We don't have enough ink to play it, but we do play the Criminal Mind, which takes it out because it's a 5-4. It's perfect. That timing was perfect. Thank you, Lumiere. Appreciate it. Opponents at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ink. And there it is, double castle. RIP, guys, he's at 13, but we do have songs to clear the board, and we're gonna make our way up there. We're gonna make our way up there. We're gonna fight till the end. We clear out their board. We sing with the Ariel. We Zeus one of their castles and we take it away with the aerial. At this point, praying they don't have a B prep or else we are cooked. But they're also on a two-turn timer with both of our flutes. They make our way up to 15, they Maui away, and at this point, there's nothing else they can do. So we got this game in the bag. GG's, GG's. Moving on to the next game. Yep, he's just showing us what he had. Top 2 cards, which were not B prep. Alrighty, this game is way tougher, also shorter. Our opponent is on the draw. We are on the play with our 1-drop Cindy, best starter, except when our opponent has a Minnie Mouse with 3 string. And at that point, it's like not even that great. So we're just sitting in our hands with our songs, just chilling. He shifts and undisputeds. This is another tough decision. I don't know who to get rid of. I didn't expect the mini. Like, I knew he was playing it, I just wasn't expecting the shift. You never are. It's a good tech for the Diablo matchup because it gets rid of the Diablo, and it's great for singing a song on turn 2. Undisputed, such a great card. Such a powerful song. So we keep our questing guy, Mr. Shmi, on board. We have an aerial, and our board is not looking good. We have 3 cards in hand, also not looking good. And that includes a flute, a Zeus, and a Lawrence. So we definitely need to see a whole new world here. Aerial, top 4, what do we see? A Strength of a Raging Fire, which is not something we want to see right now. We tried digging for the whole new world, but we didn't see it. We desperately need it at this point because we're running low on cards. We sing Strength to take out the mini because we don't want her singing any more songs, and just the 1 lore that it's gaining every single turn adds up, plus it's untouchable because it's evasive. Trades with the Smee, and boom, another castle. Brutal. We have aerials which have 2 strength each. So this is going to be an uphill battle. We're just hoping our opponent is not going to gas up next turn. Does the Chernobog thing. Pace 3 for the Fox. Oh, it's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Moves it to the castle. And let's see, what do we do on this turn? Our opponent's at 5 ink. We're a little low on ink. I saw more benefit in playing the Lawrence last turn, but we are able to take out both of their threats. We drop our 2 flutes, toot them, and we're in top deck mode now. We're in a really rough spot. If he can take out both of our characters, especially my aerial, then it's looking really tough. Yeah, there it is. 0 cards in our cards in both of our hands. I sniped the B prep with the Bare Necessities, and we're basically in top deck mode, and I don't see the best top decks. I wish I had inked. Oh, I just really wish I had inked that card, because if we draw into a whole new world, it would have been perfect. But Queen's Castle is going in. We are going down. Here is the whole new world. But at this point, we hard cast it, and it's a little too late. Our opponent has a full hand, more ink than us, has a character and a Queen's Castle on board, and another Queen's Castle. We're cooked. We are cooked. Oh, there's another mini in the castle. Everyone's just hanging out. The castle's like a party in there. Well, we're getting cooked over here. So now he's gonna gain 4 each turn, and if he quests, that's an additional 2, 6 lore each turn. There's no way we're recovering from this one. We're done, we're in the hole, but we're just gonna keep playing it. We drop a Smee. This was a tough decision. I have a Zeus in hand. I was like, that goat's gonna be a big threat if he ends up bouncing it, putting it back out. It just, you know, accelerates the lore. But it's an uphill battle at this point. There's no quick, easy way to get rid of those queen's castles, especially with just a Smee on board. But our opponent is in the driver's seat now, plus has a B prep in hand, just in case things get out of hand, which is not gonna happen anytime soon. And they're up at 13 with a bunch of mana. Oh, he takes it back. He doesn't quest. He plays the Maleficent to draw some card. And big think here. Okay, everyone's in the castle. We got a Flynn. And yeah, we're at 14. There's no way. Even if we quested and played a song, we'd be at 18. That is for us, that's a loss, but this was a great experience. It was great to experience the Ruby Amethyst matchup because we are gonna see a lot of it. It doesn't feel impossible to beat too, but guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.